What's going on in the Halloween world? Let me tell you, we've got new candle releases, Bath & Body Works, even a Michael Myers Halloween video game. Starting off with Bath & Body Works. People were speculating if we were gonna get another Halloween drop, and if you want to consider this a Halloween drop, you can. I feel like Disney really leans into the villains during the Halloween season, so I'm gonna count it as a Halloween collection, but I could totally see you not counting it as a Halloween collection. This is Disney Villains, which starts September 3rd, I assume, in store. And then there's going to be early access online that will start August 26th through the 27th for rewards members only. I believe being a rewards member is just like a sign up kind of thing. Doesn't cost you any money, so it'll get you early access if you're super into Disney Villains. Otherwise, you can go in store on September 3rd. And I lost my backlights. Apologies. The first collection is the Evil Queen, which is dark red apple, pear, and vanilla suede. And it's going to have, like, you know, the full lineup, the body wash, the lotions, the spray, as well as like some pretty cool looking candle holders. You've got that classic like poisoned apple. They even come, there's even going to be like a little tray that you, I guess, could display your stuff in, like your body care in. That's pretty cool. I've never seen Bath & Body Works do that before. It's probably something they've done, I don't know. And the next collection is the Maleficent collection. This one is described as sinister plum, midnight berries, and mystical woods. So I'm thinking like very fruity with like a hint of musk probably. Or like maybe some like sandalwood or something in there. Now, probably my favorite thing out of the entire collection that I've seen so far is this little a crow hand soap dispenser. I am a big fan of their hand soaps. Obviously, I don't need any of the candles or like the body stuff really, but I love their hand soaps and I love birds, so he's very cool looking. And I think this pocket back clip holder thing that they have for her collection is probably going to be the most prized, coveted one. It's like her horns and like this little dangly beads that are really cute. And next up, we're going to talk about Yankee Candle. So their Halloween is going to launch August 23rd. So very, like, today, tomorrow, where's my calendar? It's very soon. Like, this coming weekend. It could even be today. I don't know. I'm filming this Thursday, putting it out Friday, so it's either Friday or Saturday. I don't know. Anyways, so it is coming out August 23rd. There hasn't been a lot of leaks. There were some cutesy designs that got leaked out with like I think a coupon attached or something. And then, what is it? Billy Candleman, who I've been following for a while, posted a video saying that he did confirm there is 4 more other scents coming and they're not as like cutesy. So excited to see those. I go watch his video on it. It's called Yankee Candle Halloween, 4 new unavailable something or other. Something that intrigued me in that video was one that's like called maybe Mystic Toy Store or something like that. Something about a toy store, which I think is fun. It's not very often that like a candle gets named after a toy store, but I think it is totally appropriate. And depending on what it smells like, I might buy it just because it's fun. And next up is a Build-A-Bear leak. Someone leaked the schedule. This is not official, and some of this stuff like looks to be like exclusive to specific stores. Take it with a grain of salt, but here is the picture in case you want some of the information. Some of the stuff is not even named, but like one of them is like a re-release of Oogie Boogie, if that's what you've been looking for. Mostly what people here talk about is the bat. So I don't even see him on the list. He was like already released and sold out, that sort of thing. But, and next one is a fun one. It is Five Below Halloween. Has started to drop on their website. I am still waiting patiently for the Chucky plush to drop. Haven't seen that drop yet. Don't know when it's going to drop. I have seen planograms of it in store, so I know it's coming soon. Something that caught my attention in this drop was this picture. This looks to be the same exact picture that Target did maybe 1 to 2 years ago. I think it was like $10 to $15 when Target had it, and this thing is only $5. It's such a great deal. It's so adorable. If you didn't get it at Target, great opportunity to get it at Five Below. Something else that caught my eye was this inflatable. Really like it. It's cute. It's $20 though, so keep that in mind. It's in the Five Beyond section. Also, along with this skeleton inflatable, that's pretty cool. And they even have some like giant plushes, very on trend. A lot of people have those. Oh, and this coffin dog bed, I thought that was pretty cute. If I had a dog, I would buy it, but I don't. But yeah, go to their website, check it out, type in Halloween. I'll have a link below if you want to see any of their stuff. I assume this stuff's going to start appearing in store pretty soon. In fact, I think it has. It hasn't at my local stores. I've checked my local stores like every weekend. They haven't really had a lot, but a creator that I follow on TikTok named Monica, I think her name is like I Love Monica or something. And I saw a thumbnail, I believe, of her actually in store with that picture. So I bet you it's showing up in store now. If anybody's seen the Chucky plush, let me know. Next up is one that I saw from Marky Devo. This is a Krispy Kreme Zuru mini brand. It's in the same vein as that other brand. I can't think of the name. It's like MGA, but I can't think of like what they call their bowl. But they've always done like food items. So I feel like it's, which I know Zuru has done some food, but this is like really seems like it is like almost like an exact replica of what that other brand is doing. But these are super cool, not only because it's Krispy Kreme and they're donuts and it's food, but it's Halloween themed. One of them, you make like a little monster creature. It's like purple and green donuts. You got like your standard glazed donut with the hole in the middle with some little Halloween sprinkles, and then one that you can make like a spiderweb donut out of, which is pretty cool. And then there's some drinks that you can make. And if you watch the video shows like a little machine that you stir up the slushie with. I can't quite tell if these are included in the balls or if this was just for the video, because even in the video they have this little Krispy Kreme hat that is like the UV light, and I'm like, does that come in the ball? Because if it does, that's great, because that's the one problem with the other brand that makes like food mini stuff is I can't get a UV light to cure that stuff for the life of me. The Beetlejuice stuff that I bought last year is not cured. So, yeah. I'm very curious to see people get this in and try it and see what it's like and see everything that's in the ball. These are available for pre-order on Amazon. I do have a link down below that's going to be an affiliate link that I would earn money on if you purchase through it. I really don't purchase from Amazon even though I'm an affiliate, so I totally understand if you don't want to purchase it from Amazon. I imagine it will be in stores as well. And next up is skinny mixes. These are like 0-calorie sweeteners for your coffee, drinks, sweet treats, margaritas, everything that you need. I don't drink, but they do have a margarita mix if you need it. Their Harvest Fall collection, you've got 0-calorie, like pumpkin spice actual syrups. Pumpkin spice sauce, I'm sorry. It is pumpkin spice sauce. Like, you know how when you go to a coffee shop, the pumpkin spice flavor is a sauce and not a syrup? This is a sauce. I added like a couple different flavors. The one that I'm most excited to see is the apple crisp. I love apple crisp. I used to buy an apple crisp coffee flavor from the store, and this would have been a great addition to it. I didn't know they made this kind of stuff, so I'm hoping I can like get it in store. There's a cookie butter, a voodoo one, which is like cookies and cream, Vampire Kiss, which is chocolate cherry, the pumpkins, a pumpkin caramel, and then they got the pumpkin spice sauce and a syrup. Candy apple syrup, that sounds really delicious. I would be tempted to get that one. Sugar-free maple bacon, that sounds gross. Don't get that. Maple bourbon pecan, iffy about that one. And then the margarita mix, which is witch's brew, which is like apple and lime, it looks like. All of those sound delicious. I have bought the like caramel sauces and syrup, like chocolate syrups from the store before, and they're delicious. I totally recommend. And next up, we're going to talk about Midsummer Scream. This is a huge Halloween horror convention in California. If you want some good coverage of what's been going on there, this happened last weekend, by the way. All Hallows Geek, he has a blog, he's on social media. I highly recommend checking out his stuff if you want to know more. But some highlights that I saw. So it looks like a lot of the haunted attractions are there, and Six Flags did some announcements on their 2025 Fright Fest, as well as Not Scary Farm, and Halloween Horror Nights did like an in-depth look at the Terrifier house that they're going to have. And next up is just a little snippet about Haul Out the Halloween movie that Hallmark is going to do this year. If you didn't know, there is going to be a slight, very small cast reunion from Halloween Town 2. The main girl, Kimberly J. Brown, I believe is her name in real life, and her husband in real life, who played Calabar's son in the second movie, are reuniting in a Halloween movie on the Hallmark channel called Haul Out the Halloween. And I noticed that there is a date on IMDb. I don't know if this information is already out there, but I don't see it listed on the Hallmark channel's website, so I don't know how like legit it is. But IMDb has the release date as October 15th. So I added that to my calendar so I can totally watch it. I am not ashamed to admit that I totally want to see that movie. I love Halloween Town, and this seems like a silly, goofy, fun time. And the last thing is the Michael Myers Halloween video game. I don't know anything about video games, but this looks exciting, okay? Imagine, I don't know for certain, I'm sure there's someone out there, you can totally search this and probably find way better videos on it, but I'm hoping that it's kind of going to be like the Friday the 13th game, where you can play as Michael or you can play as a victim, and like if you escape him, you win, or if he kills everybody, he wins. Like, that would be so cool. I don't know if it's exactly like that or not. They say words in the articles, and I don't know what they mean. They say it's an asymmetrical. I don't know what that means, you guys. Let's Google it. So I looked it up. An asymmetrical game seems like what the Friday the 13th game was. So I imagine that's what this game's going to be like. But it says asymmetrical is where the players don't have the same abilities, objective rules, or starting resources, creating a different experience for each player or team, which is totally what the Friday the 13th game was. So it is going to be that, and that is totally exciting. I used to just love going on YouTube or wherever and just like watching people play that game. It's so much fun. Like, it's like living in a real life horror movie. It's so great. If you go to their website, they have like a promo video which doesn't show you gameplay at all, but they show you some pictures of the game that look really cool. It's a total recreation of the movie, so you're going to be like fully immersed into the movie, into the houses, the look, the feel. It's so beautiful. I don't know that I have a system to play this on, but it might be worth buying a system just to play this. But yeah, that's all I have for this week. It's kind of a short week. Let me know in the comments down below like what you're interested in seeing after the Halloween news dies down. As much as I would love to say there's always Halloween news, there's probably not always going to be Halloween news. Yeah, because like most stores are set and ready to go. Nothing new is probably going to be dropping, so I don't know. Maybe it's just going to be me playing the Michael Myers game, which I don't think comes out until like next year, so whatever. If you didn't know, I hand make wax melts at houseofwaxmelts.com or houseofwaxmelts.etsy.com. Go check it out. Thanks for watching. Bye!